What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, thanks for tuning in. Today we're taking an in-depth look at the Tokyo Marui AKM and doing a full customization and personalization of the platform. I got a lot of trick parts here on the table, and I'm very excited to tell you what I like about this platform, what I don't, and what I changed right out of the box. Without further ado, let's get into it. Tokyo Marui is a very good, high quality machine. The receiver and the bolt carrier group is made out of a zinc alloy. It's very strong material. Everything is machined that you can see here. All the rail sections where it locks up with the hop up, it's all machine parts. There's a few things that separates the Tokyo Marui from other replicas. I'd say mainly what the materials that it's made from. Importantly, the fire control group. It's its own single piece. And this is a milled piece of equipment here. All the fire controls are alloy steel as well. What I like about the Tokyo Marui, it mimics an AKM in every single way, acts like an AKM in every single way, has very stout recoil out of the box. Now the rear stock, a Ukrainian-based handguard and stock kit we're gonna install. It's very good, high-quality billet aluminum piece. It's very nice, high-quality parts. It's a clone part, however. It's a very good clone part from 5KU. You can see another good example here of the polymer parts that comes on. Once again, good, high quality, is strong. It's not real wood. The handguard here is an absolute piece of work of art. It looks great, color's good. It's got all the markings and brandings that you'd have. Why an AK? Why not an AR? Why not G36? Why not any other replica? Why do you want to run an AK? Let me know in the comments. Gotta line it. There we go. There. Very similarly to the real steel variant. Boom. There we go. The barrel in this is from Maple Leaf Crazy Jet. We went from a 200mm stock internal barrel to a 14.57 inch barrel, or 370mm. It's from Crazy Jet. Topped off on top of that, we're running all the Jagger Precision goodies. The Jagger Precision gold billet aluminum hop arm with the pink Sniper Mechanics pink flamingo. On paper, this should be an absolute tack driver. Now, why the big change to the hop up system and the inner barrel? The inner barrel is very short, and the hop up system can't support heavier BBs. I had to have it, basically it was maxed out for 0.30s and 3.2s, not a chance. Basically this was a CQB gun. If you're going to put a rail on it, you're gonna need this part here. 5KU is the center section. Tokyo Marui. Once again, you got to do the glue and the witness marks. Show you what the top section looks like. That's something. It gives you a full monolithic handguard for all your lights and laser needs. But if you're concerned about weight but still want to keep the AK look, you can go with the smaller handguard here, or you can do what I'm doing and you can save on weight. Some days you can put top half on. That's an absolute vibe. But for now, I'm gonna go with my original build and keep this for days I want to save weight or switch up the look. 5KU guys, check them out. They make really good high quality clone AK parts for pretty much every AK out there. Hand stop, guys. In case you're wondering, I got this one from Toronto Airsoft. Link will be in the description. The lube I'm using for the steel on steel parts is Get Some 1000. Recoil spring would be a Bowmaster 130% recoil spring. One thing to point out, it's cool how they have a buffer system installed in the back. Simple piston setup, hydraulic buffer with some O-rings there, easy to change and maintain. A little bit of lube on the install. We'll run the gun and give it another lubing before its first field day. Now the Tokyo Marui, it's not a full travel bolt, but it gets past the mag well at least, and the grips, guys, out of the box, I love how the grip feels, how it looks. The Bakelite grip, in my opinion, they nailed that. But if you've been watching the channel for a while, you know I gotta have the Difrico grips on there. 5KU once again makes adapters for Sega 12 Tokyo Marui specific. It's simple bolt on, and you guessed it, super glue and the witness mark. I absolutely love these grips, guys. They look good, they feel good, and it's as close as you can get to a 90-degree pistol grip. This, for me, is a must-have. It's on every single one of my rifles. And there we go. It's starting to look very good. The AK lacks in general ways to mount optics. The AK platform's been around since 1947, so it's time to bring it into the 21st century. Now, once again, 5KU coming in clutch. They do make dust covers that will fit the Tokyo Marui AKM. I had to measure and cut the dust cover down and file to fit. The more time you spend on fitment, the better it'll fit for lockup. I know my optic may not hold 0 every time I reinstall it, but that's okay with me. Just confirm 0 and off we go. Very nice. There we go. And then the suppressor that I'll be running on it is this. The suppressor's from Raven Evolution. It's individually baffled thread section, so you can lengthen, shorten to whatever you like. And I have each baffle stuffed with suppressor foam. There we go. Now the trigger on the Tokyo Marui, because they do their own specific trigger, fire control group, most AKs, they feel very gritty. This trigger does not. There's a slight distinct wall, you roll through it, and the brake. Probably like 3.5 pound trigger. There's the reset, very distinct tactile reset, and very nice brake. The trigger's absolutely amazing. Because Tokyo Marui kind of chose to do their own thing with the tight tolerance and the milling and their overall quality control, I cannot explain how smooth the bolt carrier group is in this. It doesn't feel like any other AK in my collection, and honestly, in my opinion, they nailed it. Right out of the box, it's hard recoiling, it's accurate CQB distances. All you really need is a good hop up system, an inner barrel if you so choose, just to extend the range on the accuracy. And honestly, guys, that's about it. You don't have to do the full-blown build. Speed loader we're using today, the adapter is from Jagger Precision. I'd highly recommend these if you're getting an AKM. And then a generic speed loader off Amazon. I love these things. Ammunition is .30 from Vulcan. .28, 0.33. The optic, guys, is an optic from Toronto Airsoft, and I'll put the link in the description. What do you think about my personal build of my AKM? Let me know what you would do different, what you like, what you don't. Hit that like, comment, subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one.